So good morning from day 3 on the Camino Invierno. Just leaving our accommodation in Oralan, and we're walking down the hill that we walked up yesterday afternoon to pick up the Camino path again. Means we're walking an extra 3 or 4k today, not starting in Las Medulas as prescribed in the Briley book and a lot of the other guidebooks, but it was worth paying that price for last night's stunning evening of sunsets up looking over the Las Medulas UNESCO World Heritage Site. So yeah, it's gonna be a long day today, somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 kilometers. It's gonna be very, very hot. We're getting an early start, sun's rising just to my right, and yeah, looking forward to getting going and seeing what it brings. It's Good Friday as well, so there might be some interesting Easter processions in some of the towns we pass through. We'll see about that, and hopefully there's some places open for lunch today as well. Let's see. Camino! So we've been walking for about 30 minutes now, all the way downhill from Oralan, and we've picked up the official Camino trail again, and we're headed to the town of Las Medulas, the actual town itself, where hopefully there is a coffee shop open, because we're all desperate for caffeine. So we've just passed through the town of Las Medulas, had some breakfast in a hotel there, which is the first one on the left hand side as you enter the town, because that was the only place that was open. It's a great looking little town though, really, really busy. There's a campsite as you enter. I think a lot of people come and camp here in their camper vans and things, and then walk the various trails in Las Medulas over Easter weekend, and something I'd like to come back and do. We did look for accommodation in the town itself, but it was all fully booked. So, you know, if you are thinking about staying in town, definitely this is one you need to book in advance for, I would think. We just stopped off in a town called Puente de Domingo Flores, where we walked from Las Medulas, and the walk between the two from Las Medulas was just absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. Really, really was, all through like this woodland area where you've got all the spring flowers in full bloom. It was a real sensory experience, so colourful and vibrant. The smell of fresh lavender really, really was lovely. Just stopped for a giant bocadillo and some refreshment. I picked up a fresh loaf of bread here, which you can see the brown sticking out of my bag, and yeah, loving today's walk so far, really am. And you know, not that I needed reminding, but it really does remind me of, you know, why I'm doing this again, you know, walking another Camino. Just magical, really, really magical today. So we're just exiting the town of Sobradillo, where we stopped for a very nice pit stop. Wow, it's been a long day today, and I think perhaps we've bitten off a bit more than we can chew in terms of distance. It's going to end up being close to 40 kilometers in total, and we didn't actually intend for that. We've done about 5k extra today by mistake. I just want to show you quickly what I mean when I said that we walked 5 kilometers extra by mistake. So the map that you're looking at here is the actual Strava data from the day's walk, and that red line is the path that we took. And as you can see, we came back from Oralan all the way down and back round through Las Medulas. But if you look, there's a blue moving dot here, and that actually highlights a path that's there that we should have taken, but we didn't take. And that path is actually mentioned in the John Briley book as well, and you can see that clearly on this other map. That path is there. So basically we should have trusted ourselves and had more confidence and taken that additional complementary path there, because we would have saved ourselves so much
effort on that day, and we would have shaved off certainly about 5 kilometers and made that day much more bearable. So if you are following the route that we're going on here, definitely please don't make that same mistake that we did.
So anyway, just stopped in Sobradillo, got about another hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes to go until we reach Obarco. We had a funny encounter with a very nice British couple. Shout out to Kim and Hazel, who have bought a house out here in the town before Sobradillo for 5,000 euros, and they're renovating it. And they walked with us a little bit and we just had a drink with them. So yeah, shout out to them. And wow, it's gone 5 o'clock. We're probably not going to reach Obarco until 7 o'clock, like a full day's walking. So, in hindsight, we probably would have been better off staying in one of the towns further back, but it is what it is. Good evening from the end of day 3. I am currently sat in a hotel room called Hotel Ola in, I need to look it up because I'm so exhausted, in a place called Obarco. That is where we are, and it was about a 35 kilometer day today, and it was absolutely brutal. It was gorgeous, as you would have seen from the earlier footage. It really was gorgeous, but in hindsight, 100% we should have split today up, and we should have stayed in one of the 2 towns that we passed through, because there was accommodation options in both, and my feet are aching, every bone in my body is aching. It's because there's so many ups and downs. It's the downs that are just really hard. It was a really, really challenging day's walk. Tomorrow we're walking to a place called Arua, and right now I am ruined. Sorry, that's a bad joke. But yeah, Arua tomorrow, and it's only a 13-14 kilometer day, so that's fantastic, because I really, really need the rest. So I'm going to go to bed now. The other thing I'm going to say is, actually, because it's Good Friday today, we have found it impossible to find something to eat. I'm a bit luckier, as is Joe. We're not vegetarian, but Gordon and Mo are vegetarian, and the only thing we could find for dinner tonight really was like tapas with like meat and stuff. So, everywhere's been closed in town. I literally had like a waffle with ice cream for my dinner. But yeah, going to close off now for today and get some much needed sleep, because I'm shattered.